So here's the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, former UFC women's bantamweight champion Holly Holm. DC, she's got the highlight of all highlights. She'll be looking to produce another one here tonight.
That night she knocked out Ronda Rousey was absolutely insane because Ronda Rousey was still like super hot. Nobody thought she had a chance. Set up that beautiful head kick just because, as always, Holly Holm will follow a game plan to a T. One of the smartest fighters in the entire UFC. Uses her brain, her skill, and her footwork in order to set traps for opponents, and then she strikes and strikes and finishes the fight. Holly Holm is a phenomenal fighter.
And when her back has been up against the proverbial wall, she comes out and dominates someone like Megan Anderson, as she did back at UFC 225. Holly Holm chasing further greatness here tonight. So here is the two-division champion, Amanda Nunes, and what a response to that Juliana Pena loss, right? That had to be a difficult 6 months or so to sort of sit on that. But man, the proof is in the pudding, and she exacted her revenge at UFC 277.
I was worried, Jay. I was worried. I thought that the fact that she got so fatigued, the fact that Juliana was able to remind her what happens when Amanda doesn't have things going her way would be hard to overcome. But when she stepped into the octagon that night, she was right back to being the best in the world. But once again, there is a massive opportunity in front of her tonight as she walks to the octagon. Does she get through this as we saw her get through that fight with Juliana down in Dallas?
And usually when she's cracking a wry smile, it means danger for the opposition. So Amanda Nunes seemingly physically, mentally, emotionally in a great place coming in here tonight. All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Holly the Preacher's Daughter, Holm! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. As big a women's fight as we can put on paper, it shall be done here. Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm.
This fight was mandatory. Holly Holm, a multiple-time boxing world champion, UFC champion, one of the greatest combat athletes of all time, fights Amanda Nunes, who is the first female two-division champion in UFC history. This is going to be an explosive night.
How about the leg kick there? Beautiful. Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taking far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many of these shots clean. Because while it may not be bad yet, it's only going to get worse.
Holly Holm's going for the sub here. Ooh, she's got a rear naked choke, and it's tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, so Nunes is back in full guard now. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Holm's in half guard now.
Full side control now. "90
seconds and counting here in our opening round. Oh, more of the same. She lands again, and the swelling continues to increase on her opponent.
Man, she's so fast. She's so good at targeting certain areas of her opponent's head. And now you see that swelling starting to advance.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Trying to set up a rear naked choke. First order of business. Takes the back. She's got it. Oh, she's having a slip out. She gets mounted, but she got out.
Yeah, she's mounted, but it's better than getting choked out right there with the rear naked choke. Great submission defense on display by this young lady.
Oh, hook to the head by Holly Holm.
Another good stick to the head.
Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right. Listen. Relax. You need to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Oh, defense into offense, shot blocked. Counter hook is good. So once again here in this round, her approach continues to be of the strange variety, right?
Yeah.
Her kicks are so good, her strongest tool, and she's not really using it.
She has not used it tonight, and I don't quite understand. She is using everything but the skill that got her to the show. She's got to get back to kicking. She's got to get back to using those kicks to maintain distance, but also put damage on her opponent. You cannot be one-dimensional inside the UFC zone.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Holm gets caught with that punch. Oh, she landed that shot to the leg.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, once gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
50 total strikes for Holly Holm. And in terms of the accuracy, landing at a 50% clip tonight against Amanda Nunes. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, you can argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. She's hurt bad, John.
Oh, a big left hand. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Well, she was a little... Oh!
Oh, nice jab. Oh, beautiful change.
All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me your back.
Round 3 next. All right, our cameraman's gonna follow her back to the corner here. The cut man hustling in. She is severely swollen all around her face. And if they can't get some of that swelling down, this could be the beginning of the end. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing. She's got to get on the right. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, right in the face, so that she can evade her opponent's finishing. Beautiful.
Now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Oh, a multitude of elbows raining down.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Holmes back to the side control now.
That was a slick transition.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
She's got to be careful here.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Well, she lands another strike to the... Is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Big right hand there. Oh, huge left.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Oh, massive left for Nunes now. Her hands just beats enough.
She's targeting that cut and doing a great job of getting to it with those nasty ground and pound strikes. Oh, nice elbow.
All right, she's got north-south position now on top. Is it just more a dominant ground control type of situation, or are you trying to work for a submission?
You can hit the north-south choke, which is you start to sag your weight away, drop your shoulder into their throat, and just really cut off some oxygen with the choke. It's a very difficult thing to finish, but it will wear on your opponent and can weigh them down and wear them out.
Holmes back inside control here. Lands a big elbow there. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Final seconds here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat.
All right, so the round mercifully comes to an end, and you hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd as they look at the big screen and the cut on that forehead. That has gotten really, really bad. They might even call in the doctor here. I can assure you, if this cut gets any worse, they are going to stop this fight. All right, back to the stool we go, and mentally she seems very much in this fight, but physically she has absorbed a lot of damage and is dealing with that big cut above the eye.
Yeah, she's taken far too many devastating blows to the eye, John. She has been beat up, she's been battered, she's been bruised, and now she's dealing with a cut above the eye that's going to be very difficult to overcome.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. lead kick landed there by Holly Holm.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Oh, nice.
Back to the feet now. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way. Huge shots going on right here. Oh,
she's officially wobbled now. All right, we take a look back at some of the pictures from this one, and she had it all going on tonight, but certainly her boxing was on point.
her boxing always is what allows her to dictate the pace of fights. Finally, she landed the strike that ended the night of her opponent.
Here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
All right, so congratulations to the former UFC bantamweight champion Holly Holm on a big win here tonight. When you see her perform like this, sometimes it's hard to believe that she's only been doing full-time MMA since 2013. So now after a win like this, maybe she gets another crack at the title at 135 pounds. She's also proven to be very competitive up in the featherweight division. Sky is the limit yet again for Holly Holm after a big victory here tonight.